like to consider rest days like recovery days, okay? And if we're not resting, we're not recovering. And this is crucial depending on, obviously, if you're trying to get your period back, we do need to have a lot of rest days. If you are trying to build muscle, like going 6 to 7 days to the gym each week is not actually serving you, because you don't grow muscle in the gym, you grow muscle outside of the gym. So if we're not taking rest days, we're not actually growing. We're just constantly in breakdown mode, not actually really getting as much from our training sessions as we would if we were taking our rest days. And something I see quite often is women who will pull back on food when they are not training. And this is actually and so if we're restricting on our rest days and we're not actually eating enough, it's not only going to affect your next training session, it's also going to not really allow your body to recover from your previous training session. So rest days are crucial. We need them, and it's not a day that you should be pulling back on food. And also, a rest day is not an easy 6-mile run. You know, a rest day is not, I'm going to go in the stairs for an hour and just because I'm not lifting, therefore it's a rest day. A rest day is for rest. You know, a rest day is not, I'm going to go on this like 10-mile hike. That's still exercise. And I think we have this like distorted view of like what rest actually is. It's rest. Okay. It's not like, I mean, you can be a little bit active, like you can take walks, but like rest day should not be this thing where it's like, oh, I need to like make up or feel like I need to deserve the right to eat today because I did X amount of exercise. Last little thing I wanted to mention, because this may be something that you may not be aware of, is whenever I'm working with a client who's struggling with a missing cycle, there's often this like disordered perception of like what you think is an active lifestyle versus what is not. Like I actually had this conversation with a client yesterday. You know, she's a really active lady, and she was like, I just didn't really think that I was that active compared to like, you know, me looking at other people and like what they're doing in a day. And it's like, you could be living such an active lifestyle but way under eating for like what your body needs, and this is probably why you don't have a period. So again, it's really about looking at your overall lifestyle to see, am I actually under consuming for what I actually am doing? And am I potentially thinking that I'm not as active as I actually am?